Hey everyone, welcome back. So we're going to pick right up and we're going to talk more about the Northern Renaissance. Today we are going to focus on the literature of the Northern Renaissance. Okay, so literature was a large part of the Northern Renaissance, just like it was in the Italian Renaissance. Um, but it did differ from the Italians, as again it took a more religious tone. That's going to be a theme with when you're talking about the differences between the Northern Renaissance and the Italian Renaissance. Is always remember the Northern Renaissance in pretty much every single category had a more religious tone. All right, and again, the a lot of those writers, this term came up yesterday, will be called Christian humanists. Okay, so one of the best known was Desiderius Erasmus. Okay, yesterday you read a summary of his work, The Praise of Folly. While his book did poke fun at Christianity, the issues he had with Christianity that he was um, uh, uh, pointing out, even in his humorous way, were actually not with the tenets or core beliefs of Christianity, but rather the ceremony and the rules. Okay, he thought to improve society that what people should do is study the Bible. It wasn't the going to church. It wasn't the all of the stuff that came along with the church or all of the rules that the church um, put on people, but rather just study the Bible. And that is how we will create a better society. It's the society shouldn't be rooted around the church, but rather the Bible. All right. Um, and so another writer from the Northern Renaissance was Thomas More. He wrote about imaginary utopias. Okay, and a utopia is kind of this place where everything's perfect. There's no greed, there's no corruption, there's no war, there's no crime, all because there was no use of money. If you think about it, money can basically be seen as the root of all of those issues. All right. And so without money, maybe there wouldn't be really any issues in society. So again, More had his utopia, and Erasmus had his study the Bible to improve society ideas. And then there was the French humanist Francois Rabelais, and he contrasted these two because he believed that on the whole, people were good. All right. And so instead of living by religious rules or this idea of a utopia, he just basically believed if people followed their instinct, things will work out pretty good. Okay. And so he used humor to make serious points about humanity, education, and government. All right. So again, he's not religious, but he is saying maybe religion shouldn't be the what drives society. Okay? And then we're going to get the probably most famous writer from the time, Sir William Shakespeare. All right, so he comes out of this time, and you probably all have read something about him from your English classes. I can guarantee it's been assigned, whether you read it or not. I don't know. But don't worry, I am not going to make you read any Shakespeare in this class. You're welcome. But so he used the classic, sorry. So he used the classics from ancient Greece, for the inspiration of a lot of the plots for his plays and things like that. So again, there's a wide variety of writers coming about in this time in the Northern European Renaissance, and there's still a lot of the things they wrote about are still things that are, wrote about today, read today, all sorts of things. So that's what we have for today, and I will see you in class tomorrow.